What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? You know, folks, I'm just going to sit up in here. And yeah, I'm going to gloat. I told y'all that this girl, Taila Santos, I said she was no joke. I said that this woman finna come in here and she finna give Valentina a fight. I told y'all this. Had so many people call me delusional and, Coach, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about MMA. You think that this girl gonna be able to compete with Valentina. No. I'm like, guys, listen, this ain't the one. She's not going to fold. The damn woman damn near, lost her damn eye. She's still fighting. I said, this one not gonna fold. I said, this one isn't going to fold. I said, Valentina is about to be in a fight. I told y'all this. Some of y'all listened and some of you didn't. And I sit on this channel and I just shake my head because I've been right so many damn times. And you better believe I'm finna sit here and I'm finna gloat. Guys, I knew Taila Santos' history. Guys, I know a lot of Brazilian fighters. I mean, hell, I talk to Viviane Pereira almost daily. And, she was laughing. We was going over her resume. And she said, Coach, she said, I've had over 70 fights. I'm like, what? She said, Coach, I've had over 70 fights. Now, you have to understand the dichotomy over in Brazil. There are a lot of fights over there that are undocumented, and most of them are not going to be documented. Taila Santos done faced a lot of people. And I'm sorry, there are people sitting over there in Brazil right now who these people, they're never going to be pro fighters. They're never going to be discovered. Most of them won't be. But there are people over there right now who can come right into the UFC and put a whooping on some of these so-called fighters in the UFC that we say are great fighters. But many of them, they can't even get out of the poverty that they're in. They can't get out. And a lot of these fighters, they'll be unknown. They'll be fighting on the underground. Brazilian fighters fight in a lot of underground matchups. And you say, well, why would they do that? A lot of unsanctioned bouts. Why would they do that? Because they got to feed their family. Somebody just say, hey, you know what? I'll give you 2,000 reals. You go in here and fight this person. I'll give you 2,000 reals. And, in Brazil, especially with Taila Santos, where she grew up, 2,000 reals, you tell somebody to go in there and just fight somebody, every Brazilian fighter, they're going to take that. They're going to go do it. Because the money where she's from it don't flow like that. The money don't flow like that. So she's going to take and she's going to fight in them fights. These fights unsanctioned. You get hurt, ain't no medical care. Ain't nothing. You get hurt, you get hurt. Taila Santos had to fight in a lot of those fights. This woman done had damn near 60 fights. More than that. That's undocumented. I'm talking about she was fighting often. So and I'm not saying that the fighter she fought was better than Valentina, but she faced some tough people. She faced a lot of tough people. And these people could come into the UFC that she fought and actually be successful. They can do it. It's just Taila just fought somebody who tough. Valentina fought somebody who tough. Taila Santos can fight. And I believe that Taila Santos will one day be the champion. I believe that she will be the champion. She'll carry on that legacy. Because Valentina had hell. Taila Santos gave Valentina hell. And I'm going to tell you something that's interesting. Taila Santos, man, she didn't hide what she was going to do. She point blank came out and told the world, look, I'm taking Valentina to the ground. That's what she said. She said, I'm taking Valentina to the ground. And damn it, that's what she did. That's what Taila Santos did. She legit went in there and took Valentina to the ground. Now, when we talk about the fight itself, okay? Guys, the reason why Valentina won the fight is simple. Valentina landed more strikes. And I know people don't want to hear that, but Valentina Shevchenko landed a hell of a lot more strikes. Okay? Guys, Valentina was active on the ground. She was active. Taila Santos was not active. And when you try to go for the same submission over and over and over, okay, the judges, they got eyes too. They can see that submission attempt is invalid. It's not doing anything. You have Valentina fighting off the bottom. When she couldn't get Taila up off of her, Valentina was fighting up off the bottom. Okay, she was fighting up. Valentina was still throwing blows. I told y'all that Valentina isn't like Antonina. She's not Antonina. Valentina isn't going to stay there and accept position. Antonina will stay there. Valentina is going to move, and she's going to squirm, and she's going to continue to fight and move on the bottom. That's what the judges saw. That's why Valentina was able to win. And see, Taila Santos, she was so tired from trying to grapple. See, you gotta understand, grappling and wrestling with Valentina, that shit tiring. It's tiring. And Taila in the back of her mind thinking, damn, I'm a jiu-jitsu black belt. What do I have to do to submit her ass? Like Taila Santos gave everything she had to submit Valentina. It didn't happen. Valentina's submission defense is very, very good. And I told people this a long time ago. It's going to be tough to submit Valentina. It's going to be tough. Her ground game is good. And see, y'all saying, well, Valentina, she got holes in her game. No, Valentina fought a damn good opponent. I mean, folks, that's what it is. Taila Santos, they had the perfect game plan. They had the perfect game plan, and guys, it worked. It worked. But the thing of it is, Valentina is the queen of adjustments. And she made adjustments. She made adjustments. In round 4 and 5, Valentina made adjustments. And that was the outcome of the fight. See, round 2, in my opinion, I gave it to Valentina because Valentina was active. She was fighting. She was scrapping on the bottom. Taila Santos, she didn't do anything. She just kind of held Valentina on the ground. And the reason why she did that, because Taila Santos didn't want to blow her load in the second round. Folks, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to figure out. She didn't want to blow her load in the second round. Had she to try to just go all out and ground and pound, man, look, she'd have been tired. Taila Santos don't have the stamina that Valentina has. And that's the real reason why she lost. Okay, that's the real reason. See, Taila Santos couldn't sustain an offensive attack like that for 5 rounds. She couldn't do it. There's no way. See, Taila Santos used to fight in 3-round fights. Valentina, on the other hand, used to fight in 5-round fights. Lots of them. Santos don't have that win, and if they rematch again, Valentina will win again. See, Valentina, she fought a smarter fight. When Valentina realized she couldn't just stand back there and wait, because Taila Santos was having none of that shit. Like, Taila was like, she would end up like, look, you think you just gonna sit back and just point fight me? Nah. Taila Santos made Valentina fight, okay? See, the rest of Valentina's opponents, they allowed Valentina to sit back and point fight and pick them apart. See, Taila Santos didn't do that. And I also told you that Valentina was going to have to wear Taila Santos down. And people saying, well, Valentina did an illegal headbutt. She didn't. Taila Santos' eye was already damaged before Valentina hit her with a headbutt. It was already damaged. She had already taken damage. That eye was already compromised. Wasn't Valentina giving her a headbutt. The eye was completely compromised. And you guys, y'all got to see that. Go watch the fight again. See, Valentina was already connecting. She was already doing what she had to do. Valentina Shevchenko was already in the driver's seat, okay, when it came to stand-up. I mean, Val was whooping her ass on the feet. And Val saw the holes. Taila Santos can't stand with Valentina. She can't. And then when Valentina was defending the takedowns, you can see that Taila Santos was starting to wear down. And by round 3, the fatigue was set on Taila Santos' face. But she a warrior. So, she's still coming to fight. She's still going to fight. But you can see the fatigue. The fatigue had really started to set in. And guys, by the time round 4 came, Taila Santos didn't have enough gas in the tank to try to execute. And it's like still in round 4 and 5, you're trying to submit somebody that you can't submit. It should have been obvious after round 2. Okay, I'm not going to submit Valentina. Let me do some ground and pound. That was a critical mistake. But to be honest, though, she couldn't have did that either. She would have ran out of cardio. So what do? You try to submit. And then people saying, well, why didn't Taila Santos do any damage? Because she was trying to rest. She was trying to get away with laying on the ground and resting to get her energy back. That's what Taila Santos was doing. She was trying to lay down and rest. And, unfortunately, you can't win a fight like that. You got to be active. You can't just lay on some damn body and then think that, you're going to defeat them, okay? Because you're trying to take a rest. That's not how judges judge fights. Sorry, y'all. Taila Santos lost this fight. She lost the fight, and it was based on strategy. She could have strategized better. But see, next time, guess what? That's what she's going to do. She better work on that cardio tank. Because when you're trying to go 5 rounds and you got that much muscle mass, see, something's got to give. Either you're going to keep your strength, and that's fine, You're going to keep your strength. Either you're going to keep that strength or you're going to have to give up some of that in order to keep up with Valentina for 5 rounds. And that's the real true reason, guys, why it didn't work the way Taila Santos thought it was going to work. Now, I'm not going to argue with y'all. If you tell me you thought Taila Santos won, okay, good. I can't argue with you. The fight was that damn close. But I'm telling you why I saw that she lost, okay? That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you why I saw she legit lost this fight. And that's the reason. Okay, go back and watch the fight. It was a tough fight. She had Valentina in some positions that Valentina couldn't get out of, but she didn't capitalize. She didn't capitalize. If they fight again, I'm going to tell you, Valentina is one of those people that you can get in there and you can fight her, but she's going to make an adjustment. You know, it's like giving somebody the answers to a test. So Valentina now has seen the answers on this test, and she's a mastermind of making adjustments, and she's going to make the adjustments. She's going to make the adjustments. That's what she's going to do. But at the end, though, it is a fight that needs to happen. There should be nobody else fighting for that belt except Taila Santos. Nobody. Because the rest of these girls, they scary asses. Okay? All these women, they scary asses. You have to force them to fight the champ. Okay? I mean, you have to shame them into fighting the champ. I mean, look at all the people we had to shame to fight Valentina. We kind of shamed Taila Santos a little bit. We kind of did. We didn't have to do it as much with her, okay? Because Taila was talking that, well, you know, I don't know if I'm ready yet, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, we were like, what? You ain't ready? Oh, hell, no. You the only one that we see. They could give out with me. I was saying the rest of y'all. I don't know what y'all was saying. But I said, you are the only one that we see that's going to make Valentina fight. It's you. It ain't nobody else. We had to shame Caitlin Chikagian. We had to shame Lauren Murphy. We shamed Roxanne Modafferi. Roxanne Modafferi still didn't take the fight. Okay, like we shamed a lot of people. Jennifer Meyer, to me, was the only person that said, F it. Give me Valentina. I want her now. And then you got these young idiots like, Miranda Maverick, who ain't done shit. Talking about, I know what to do against Valentina. And then she got her ass whooped, okay? Or you got dumbasses like Jessica Andrade. Yeah, hopefully Valentina and Jessica Andrade get knocked out. But I can't get on Jessica Andrade that much because at least Andrade wanted to smoke. But a lot of these women at 125, they ain't want no damn smoke. But finally, Taila Santos was like, okay, F it. I'm finna fight her. And that's the warrior that we wanted out of Taila Santos. Look, man, Taila Santos finna make more money than she ever made in her career, man. Watch. This woman finna get a whole nother contract, and they finna pay Taila some serious money. But guys, that's the real reason why Taila Santos lost this fight. Take it or leave it. It's what it is.